Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NASholes, the podcast where three assholes who like to think they know a thing or two about NASCAR talk about NASCAR. I'm Benny B, joined alongside my very good friends, Drew Scarvan, and our resident super fan, Jeff Dubuque. Boys, we had the Texas Motor Speedway weekend, and it was pretty good, man. I liked the Cup race. I thought it was a great race. I didn't see the Jeff Gluck poll, so I don't know what people are bitching about this time.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
But,
Jeffrey!
But while you're looking that up, Drew, that is back-to-back weeks where one of your dogs wins. I mean, how are you feeling right now, bro?
If I could, I'd click my heels together and then do a merry jig. But I can't, so... Wait, Jeff, will you do it on...
Good.
Okay.
Good, that's good.
Okay.
And most people are saying, oh, it's just because of William Clyde. I'm like, oh, yes.
Oh, Chase. Yeah, his real name. His government name, not his street name.
This race, we saw some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie, like Joey Logano just like driving like a blind Korean, like just ramming into the Buster. Like,
Good rock, everybody else.
Good rock, everybody.
Like, dude, what the hell was that on pit road? I'm sorry, but that was just like totally retarded.
Bad. That was bad.
The best thing about all that was him after he got out of the car, and a reporter was like, "Well, I mean, do you think if you had more time, you would have stopped?" And he was like, "Yeah, I would have fucking stopped." and like everybody in the comment section was like, "Yo, I hate Logano, but like he's on point."
Yeah, like what else?
Like, dude, stupid.
Like, of course.
Stupid answer. It really brought me back to like Tony Stewart motherfucking the press when he was an active driver. Those were the days. Those were the days.
Boys, I got some fun stats for you.
Oh God.
Okay.
I have the misfortune of substitute teaching for middle schoolers.
Ew.
And they
gross.
Really love a certain number. And that certain number race car led the 67 car led 69 laps.
67.
Nice.
Also, you kill yourself. Also, the
Please don't, Ben. You have
car
children.
was first, and then the 6 car was second, and then the 7 car was third at one point in the race. And I just want to say, I'm glad none of my students are NASCAR fans.
Oh my gosh! They'd be like, "Did you see it?"
And I'd be like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself. Go to the office. Go to the office, or I'm throwing you."
Yeah, see, that's why if I were you, I would do the honorable thing of completely fucking up whatever agenda that teacher left for you to follow, and then just going like, "All right, fuckers, today we're learning about NASCAR."
I've done that.
Guys ever hear the hail melon?
Just like it's the end of the year, they're like, whatever you want to do. Like if I'm not doing like one of like the classes that I'm normally there for.
Want to watch a fat guy from Indianapolis throw his helmet at cars?
We're gonna watch EMP Lemon and his amazing NASCAR documentaries.
Which one?
He is fucking goated. So, yeah, that was my fun stats. I hated those. I thought the race was okay. I thought the O'Reilly race was a lot of fun. A lot of good wrecks. The O'Reilly cars just have it right now. I think NASCAR needs to take that, either detune the O'Reilly cars just a little bit, or take the O'Reilly cars, take what works, and tune them up a little bit for Cup, and just make it that. I mean, I get the next gen's car here to stay, but the next generation is that we need to. I think we have something that's great. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, we kind of did with one lug nut, which I will say, congrats to Bubba Watts' pit crew for their 8.46 second 4-tire pit stop. That is insanity. That used to be what right sides used to be. I mean, that's about when I started watching was 16-second stops were fast. Then it was 14. Then it was like 13 and a half. Then we get to this, and it's like, all right, 12, 10, 8.
Dude, yeah, when I heard them say it was not the fastest of the race, but the fastest pit stop like to date.
For 4 tires?
Yeah, and I was like...
That's the fastest ever in NASCAR for 4-tire stop.
I was almost like, fucking hell, are we watching IndyCar right now? Because like Indy and F1 both have it ridiculously
fast. They have more people, and they can be slower. We have 5. We have a guy fueling the car, and a jack guy, and 3 people working on tires.
You know, the jack guy, never more aptly named, because that dude's got to be yoked as fuck.
You know, they're the guys that make the most money.
God, yeah. Well, yeah.
They're the ones that, like, kind of control the whole thing. It's them, gas, and the carriers.
Yeah, if you don't get the jack right, everything's screwed.
Everybody thinks it's the tire changers that are the heroes, but everybody has a
I mean, they are. I mean, they make your breaker stop, too, but if a jack guy, I mean, they're the ones that, they're lifting that heavy-ass jack. And those things are not light. Those are 120 pounds. They are.
Well, shit. I mean, I think back to...
too.
I just think back to like back in 2020 when It was that race at Martinsville, and the Jack guy on Chase Elliott's team almost fucked it up entirely. Like he jumped over the wall a little too quick, but he caught himself and went back, and it saved it. And it's like, dude, fucking game
Head on a
changer.
swivel, baby.
Dude, I was.
It's these are all athletes. They're all athletes. I love it. Even Cooper Flagg, who was the pace car driver.
I was just going to say
that's his only notable thing in his life. He said we were athletes. And so we, as in NASCAR drivers and pick your guys.
Which we all are.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, if I go to the ARCA garage and say, hey, do you want me to change tires? I bet they'll say yes.
Dude, I can go into any garage and be like, can I help? And they will let me help. Because they'll be like,
yeah, because, they'll feel bad.
Yeah. Well, of course. I don't want to be pitied, but god
Sure,
damn it, I'll take pity if it means I can
be right on the edge and just like.
Oh my god, yeah, I can just hold it up and have someone wheel me forward and backwards into putting the gas tank.
You can see what Kelsey did and wave the pit sign. And I did that pre-race for Front Row one time when I was really, really little.
Really? Dang.
They were like, hey, go out there and wave the sign. They're like, wave the sign for David Gillen. I'm like, okay. And that thing was heavy.
Really?
What we need to do is next time you go to a cup race and you go and see Todd and all that, we need you to take whatever icon he uses for his pit sign and just swap it out with your face. Yeah, so I look, all I'm saying is if we can get that at Dega and you can, and he wins, means that you played a hand in him winning at Dega. Send this to your friends at Front Row. We need to make this happen.
I might do that. If you make this a clip, I'll send that to them. I will make sure to send that to them.
As always, you should just spam them
with entire PR staff. Sorry, Alex.
Well, as you should always be spamming them with our content until they notice us and throw us a fucking pity bone. It's like, nah.
I try not to annoy them, but I now I comment on their stuff just to try to make them laugh. And I'm like, can I make the PR guy laugh today?
Do that under our accounts from now on. Lame. Come on, man.
I'm not trying to get blocked on that account. No, I'm not blocked by Front Row.
Yeah.
What would you say to Front Row to make them block you, though?
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm blocked by Nice and Cody Ware.
Well, who cares about either of those guys?
I mean, I got blocked by Nice when I said Hocevar sucks because he was a douchebag when he drove for them. And he was, let it be known, very much was. Who wasn't the dickhead when they were a teenager? Fucking. It pissed me off. It cost Todd so many wins, man. It cost Todd and Zane wins. It pissed me off. You know what really grinds my gears? I'm still not over it, as you can tell.
The thought of you in bed at night, just tossing and turning, to be like, no,
Dude would have 5 wins in trucks if it was for fucking Hocevar.
Wait, Todd hasn't won anything in trucks?
He has. He would have 5.
Oh, 5 more. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought he had a handful of wins.
He has 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he had a couple of
Knoxville.
Anyways.
Yeah, we got beef. Arby's. We have the beef.
Sponsor?
No.
Damn.
No way.
Damn it, Jeff! We thought you surprised us.
God damn it, Jeff.
Okay, if we got a sponsor, it's not gonna be effing Arby's with their shitty ass.
Dude, I didn't eat prior to this, man. I'm starving. I was expecting to have Arby's delicious sandwiches.
Beef and cheddar.
And their delicious jalapeno poppers, which I could crush all day, all night.
So we got beef. We got Tyler Gibby versus Ryan Preece, and then we got fucking Kyle Busch versus John Hunter Nemechek. You can tell which side I'm on here. It's not like I'm biased or anything.
Jeff is the most unbiased man I know.
When I need to be unbiased, I can be. But in this case, fuck it.
Yeah, she practiced selective unbiasedness.
I thought that was hilarious what Priest said in the car.
Kids.
He's like, these damn kids. Like, calm down, man. Like, running top 10. Like, we haven't run top 10 in 3 years. He's like, just take a deep breath. It's okay, man. And he's like, okay, Mr. Psych Major. And then he just starts going off on him. He's like, I'm fine. He's like, I'm just pissed.
Oh, okay, so I have Ryan
Priest for just 15 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I got Ryan Priest's rant up here about Ty Gibbs. He said,
Okay.
all right, when I get to the 54, I'm done with him. Fucking idiot. That car is so fucking fast, it pisses me off. I can't stand when idiots like him have fast race cars where they can go and do stupid shit and get away with it. End of rant.
Finally.
Asses are getting chapped, guys.
I want more cautions, man. Like, we got the least amount of cautions in a NASCAR season so far, and it's like, we need more.
Hey.
I want to see more feelings hurt.
We've said it on several other episodes, and I'll say it again. Bring out the nails, guys. Bring out the bag of nails.
Bring out the nails. I don't think we needed it in this race, but in some other races this year we would have. This race had, like, the right amount.
They should be very ceremonious, too, about when the nails come out. Give it to someone like Michael Waltrip, who has experience dropping shit from the flag stand.
That, honestly, I'd be okay if it was Waltrip, because at least
dress him up all regally and shit, and then give him like a burlap sack, and then I don't know. We have somebody like holding his fucking cape behind him so it doesn't drag because it's all regal and shit. And then he just dumps it out on the track, and then I don't know. I like to imagine Ty Gibbs runs it over and barrel rolls down the backstretch.
God,
that would be our.
One day, boys, NASCAR's gonna realize, like, this is entertaining.
What is the dollar amount that it would take for you guys to do that in a NASCAR race?
I'm not being banned, so...
Yeah, I don't want to be banned, but...
Well, hang on, guys.
$1 million.
Everybody's got a price, so if you ask a ridiculous amount and then do this, all you need to do is just buy your good graces back with NASCAR. You're like, oh, come on, guys.
I'm telling you.
Hey, here's a $20 million check. Go look the other way.
Unless you write Cody Ware, they're gonna fucking be pissed.
They're gonna find where you live.
Cody Ware wrecks every week.
Like, somebody's gonna kill you.
I do like to imagine NASCAR, when they do, obviously pre-plan out these races. I love the idea of them going to Rick Ware and just being like, all right, guys, so this weekend you're going to do this, 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 and this. And then Rick Ware race, he's just like, why are we the jobber of the field, man? Like, why don't we just get paid to lose?
Well, maybe you should sell your fucking charter to RFK and you wouldn't have to lose anymore. I mean, you wouldn't win, but I'd hate to see Priest not have a ride because they don't have a third charter at RFK.
Right.
Oh, man, I really hate that Rick Ware's in motorsports because he's a genuine motorsports fan. Because, like, on one hand, I want to be like, get the fuck out of our sport. But on the other hand, it's like,
again,
if I could have a team, even if it's the shittiest team, I'd still have a team. So I can't be terribly pissed off at him for it.
I'm only pissed because his son sucks and he has the potential to be a lot better. Because you saw how good Justin Haley was in that ride.
Yeah, I was going to say, remember when Justin Haley actually made Rick Ware relevant for like 3/4 of a season, and then Spire was like, yoink, this won't backfire.
There's a lot of background stuff with Hendrick that he was allegedly going to be like a Hendrick dev driver and something, and then he didn't perform at Spire like they thought he would, and I think they had too high aspirations, in all honesty. I think Spire at that time was just really poor.
Well, and I was kind of shocked, too, that when they brought in Rodney Childers for that, to be the crew chief to that team, too, I was kind of like, well, I mean, I remember talking to Ben, and I was like, what? I didn't fucking see this coming this quick,
I thought it was a good move. Like, I like the flashy move, getting a guy that knows how to win. But unfortunately, it just didn't work. And I really want to believe that it was down to Spire being the problem. And I know there's good people at Spire. I mean, like, they're hitting on all cylinders now, but that might be because Gabe Hart gave them all the secrets. But
no nonsense. He would dare not leave a team.
No. Why would he
dare not do that to a team he's just left?
Their cup program is just eons ahead of where it was last year. It's like, fucking, what the hell, man?
Guys, just be honest about it. Be like, yeah, of course we have him over here. He's fucking good at what he does.
All right, we're moving billable hours to this point. Denny fucking going after Dickerson. Which Jeff Dickerson is the, if you don't know, is the like the president and like GM of Spire. He's like, well, they haven't brought any evidence that actually shows me. I mean, he's obviously talking for his side, and then Gabe Hart's also like, GDR being mean. It's like, dude, you allegedly stole trade secrets, which this happens. People move around a lot in this sport. I mean, there are, especially with like the pit crews and stuff, like the stuff they see, like whenever you see pit crew videos, they're always blurring out the undercarriage of the car. A lot of those pit crews, they don't really work for that team. They work for another team. Or like, so like the 38 team, like I use Front Row as my go-to because I know what's going on there. Their 38 team is a JGR team who they get from. And so JGR probably knows. They probably asked them like, hey, what do you know about what's going on in the 38 car? If they were finishing better that week than what another one of their cars, they're probably going to ask about some setup stuff. Like, all right, what are they running here? Because they probably know. I mean, trade secrets are traded around all the time, but this is finally where I think
like crossing a line.
pettiness kind of got to. I think it's pettiness at this point. I mean, I'm going to grab the popcorn and I'm going to sit back and enjoy this, but you don't see. I think Spire was on an upswing, not a doubt in my mind because of Hocevar and all that. But I didn't think Suarez was this good. I think he's a mid-pack driver, but he's running really well. I think that's equipment because Trackhouse last year was probably where Spire is this year, and it's really just flipped. That's a problem. And I know that you have the Hendrick engines in Spire, and Hendrick is always going to have very powerful equipment. But I do think their rise is a little too big from year to year, in my opinion. And it's not like going from someone that runs mid-pack to running top 10 every race. And, Hocevar, he was already developing well. Like, I could see his thing. If it was just Hocevar, I wouldn't have a deal. Where it's getting to Suarez, I'm like, that third car has never really run that. And now McDowell's become the third car, but even he's running about where he's still running well. And for the most part, he didn't have a good race last race. They're running better. And I think they have a little bit of mustard to this. I feel like they're going to settle out of court. I don't know what's going to... Go the second time. I don't know what's going to happen with this one. This one isn't as, kind of cut and dry as the front row 2311 versus NASCAR one was, because that was pretty obvious NASCAR pulling some shit, and they got caught. And front row and 2311 were like, hey, and they won. This is kind of a big thing, and it's everyone's friends with each other in the garage. Well, I wouldn't say they're all friends, but everyone knows each other in the garage. You have friends with other people on other teams. Information might get shared. It's a hard thing, but if there's physical, tangible evidence of, he moved to a Spire folder on his computer.
Yeah, like he took pictures.
If that is true,
if
that is true, that's a smoking gun, and that's a pretty open and shut case for, I think, most people on a jury. That's my opinion on the billable hours.
Cool. All right, so here's my take that no one asked for. It's very short and sweet, but this has been going on since the dawn of motorsports. To some people, this is probably going to be that eye-opening moment. For example, with me and our government. I used to think we were all buttons and fucking bows, and then I remember the day I heard of the first war crime we ever committed. I was like,
the Geneva Suggestions.
Yeah, what the hell, Agent Orange? What the fuck were we doing spraying that around all willy nilly?
Based.
Now they had it coming though. That's what they get for living in such deep forested jungle in Vietnam. But anyways. Yeah, this, I don't know, this isn't anything new. Jeff hit it right on the head when he said it's all pettiness. It's just Gavehart left because his fucking time there was done with anyways. He was just not being used the way he wanted to be used, and that's every lovely woman should. They should be used the way they want to be used. And,
dude.
Why don't we get guests? I don't know.
Weird. No, that's true, man. It's just JGR was they wanted to keep him, and then he was kind of being like, I don't want to be because you don't let me do this and that and the other. And then now that it's just a whole debacle because they're just not happy, and it's
a lot. Fair. It's kind of like when the Beatles split up and then John Lennon and Paul McCartney were frenemies from that point on. Where right after they split up, John said one thing about Paul, and then Paul was like, well, actually, they're kind of just trading it back and forth. But end of the day, they're doing it clearly just out of pettiness and because they're frustrated with each other. But in 2 years' time, I bet you none of this will be ever fucking relevant to us.
Yeah. I do want to say, I also, in fairness to Gabehart, I also wouldn't want to have to deal with Ty Gibbs every day.
I would blow my brains out. I would. They were like, Drew, you can work in NASCAR. Yeah, cool. They're like, but you got to work with Ty Gibbs. I just, nope.
I'm good.
No, I'm gonna go paint a Picasso on my wall over here. I'll be right back. Yeah. Anyways.
Anyhow.
All right.
Let's
back to our regular schedule.
Let's get into our top 10 here. So obviously, as we mentioned, Chase Elliott wins the race.
Nice.
Here. He led 87 laps, so fair enough. Denny Hamlin in second. Alex Bowman with another third-place finish. Good for him. Tyler Reddick in fourth. Chris Buescher in fifth. Daniel Suarez in sixth. Carson Hocevar in seventh. Liam Byron in eighth. Bubba Wallace, 9th. Ryan Blaney in 10th, who started 31st and honestly was lucky to even get a top 10. I mean, pretty good for him to get all the way up there, honestly. And he pushed it towards the end there with the pit stop.
What the fuck is it with Ryan Blaney and just always getting sent to the back, just having to drive through the fucking pack every weekend?
He's a dog, bro.
Like goddamn, dude. It's a rough year for him. Yeah, sure, he won Phoenix, but
I think, Hocevar finishing 7th, he was on the pole, and Jeff and I were kind of talking during the race, like when he took his first pit stop, I was like, I don't see a problem with it. But then it kind of showed like he just stayed right there in 6th and 7th and all that. It seems like the Toyotas always pit first. I swear, I've noticed that.
I think they have worse fuel mileage. In all honesty, I think they have worse fuel mileage and a higher wear.
It must be,
in all honesty.
But it always seems to really help him out, though.
They get more out of their stuff.
Yeah, but he should have pitted. Hocevar should have pitted with right after them. They waited way too long, and they kind of took themselves out of that race, man, because he had a fast race car.
I'll play the devil's advocate. If you get a wreck there, because I was thinking there'd be more cautions. In all honesty,
well, a lot of us were thinking that too.
But I can't blame them for trying to do different strategy. I'm not going to frown upon a strategy that is a off-sequence strategy when you're trying, because I don't think Hocevar had the speed to win. I don't. I think he had a top 10 car. He finished where he should have. You got to take what you can get, and we're not in a series now that you must win like that. And I don't think it would have been in that scenario. Like, if we were still in the other points tournament, I don't think we'd be in that scenario this week. I think you probably would have ran the race the same. But you don't have to be making these moves where you need to be super aggressive. And I'm kind of glad that that's toned down Hocevar, because we get to see, all right, he's probably outperforming his car a little bit. In my opinion, most weeks, I think the car is outperforming him.
Yeah, dude, he just fell
that's
off.
a little bit of knock on Suarez, but Suarez has been really lights out this year. And I don't think anyone expected that. That's why I think the Gabehart thing has some nuts to it.
Wait, hang on. I don't know how no one's pointed this out yet. All right, but clearly Gabehart can't be sharing any of the JGR shit, because Suarez would be dropping the fucking ball with it like he did back when he raced for JGR.
Dude, no. My God.
The Spire's taking a fucking step up. Because if Gabehart was like, oh yeah, this will work again, we would be getting Daniel Flores circa 2017.
To be fair, that was in the old generation car. If we're being honest, but all right, we're moving on.
But Suarez too. I mean, like you said, there's only so much he could do, man. Because you get these runs, and then the car would just fall. Like he just couldn't do anything with it.
And that's
he's been pretty good this year. I mean, I'll be honest. He's doing the best he can.
Pretty good. He's been really good this year. He's probably going to keep his ride. In all honesty, I'd be shocked if he didn't.
Yeah.
He deserves to keep his ride. I think another important thing is Alex Bowman. Good for him with that P3. Is Jeff Gordon talked about after the race. Tremendous job for him getting back after having vertigo, which is not fun. And any health difficulty, he was already probably fighting for his ride, and now if he can put together races like these, I could see him continuing in the 48. As much as I'd be like, I think there's other drivers better. If he's putting in the effort and all that, and Ally loves him. So, but if he's doing that and he's healthy, he's doing that, and he still wants to race, I'd keep him in the ride. There's too much risk getting someone else, and if they don't pan out, you look like the donkey. You don't want to look like a jackass.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame Hendrick at all if he ends up doing like this, consistently getting top 5s and top 10s. I wouldn't blame him, but I'd be like you too, where I'd be like, somebody else would serve a better purpose in that car. I can't blame you for that.
I do a one-and deal. So there's a lot of NASCAR, the very little things that most people know about NASCAR contracts is a lot of them are one-ands. And what that is it's an options deal, typically team or driver, most likely team. You get the year, and then there's team options where I know Todd Gillen has been on these where it's been all right, you get that year, you're on a contract. The team will pick up your option. A lot of times that was with McDowell as well. And that's not fun to be on for a long time because you're always racing for your ride, right?
Right, racing for your
I
life.
would do that for Bowman. I know that's for the weird Bowman fans that are out there. If you're
They are
watching,
weird.
hi, but
He's not
I'm
that
sorry I just
bad of a
insulted you.
dude.
He's not that bad of a dude. His fans are weird.
Unless you're Ben and you fucking despise the guy for literally no reason.
I mean,
Besides the fact that you share the same air that you breathe in.
I would put him on a harsher contract that says you need to perform, and because I want him to perform, and if he needs that push, do it. And if he can get to the consistent part where he's winning, then you don't have to do that. But if you're in a Hendrick car, you got to be winning races every year. I think Larson's underperforming this year. I think Byron's underperforming this year. Chase Elliott's the only one that's driving well in Hendrick this year, and I don't think that's Hendrick taking a step back. I think that's just Toyota taking a massive step forward, and people are like, oh, the Toyotas are cheating. NASCAR's it's a tech circle. It's not a rung, it's a circle. You're going to be at the top for a little while, then you're going to sink back down, and then you're going to wind back up. It's always
Wow,
a loop.
NASCAR in circles. Who'd have thunk?
I know, right?
Speaking of William Byron, honestly, like when I saw the results at the end, I was actually shocked that he was in 8th because I remember, didn't he like spin out?
Yeah.
Or something in that race. I was like,
Yes.
and then to see him get 8th, I'm like, damn, dude, I thought he like fell way to the back of the pack, man. But that just shows you, man, these cars that Hendrick has, and William Byron, obviously a talented driver. Like,
Yeah, that feeling was a lot like the feeling I had when I saw Austin Dillon win Daytona in the summer of 22. Because at one point that motherfucker was flying down pit road backwards, and then like 30 minutes later he was taking the checkered flag, and I was
Dude,
like,
how?
yo, what? You've had the high and the low all at once today.
Yeah.
The shot of him flying down pit road backwards is so funny to me.
That's how you should always go down pit road. It's more fun.
Hit the parking brake and try and fucking slide into your pit stall. Like with cool points, like just trying to look cool as shit doing it.
All right, have we ran down the top 10 enough for each
I
other's
think we
Vikings?
did, unless Drew's got anything to add to it.
Nah, I'm good.
All right,
All
Jeff.
right, I'm gonna talk about FRM, and it's gonna be the quick one. Good job in trucks. I don't know what the hell was happening with the back of Lane Riggs' truck. If he could have started up front, he probably would have won that thing. He had a good speed in the truck. I mean, he at least had a top 5 truck. He finished like 6th, which great job for that team, recovering multiple times in that race. And then Chandler Smith, always showing good speed. Got to get back to the lead. Happy for Honeycutt, who's in the points lead. I like Tricon as well, because David Gilliland, we like you, David. And I'm fine with bushwhacking. Carson's young. That's why I like it. I want young drivers to run more in the lower series. I wish he didn't drive as crazy in that series, because it scares me.
Yeah, he was crazy, man.
And then in Cup, I don't want to talk about it. That was just not a good race.
Well, to sum it up in one clip, just watch fucking Christopher Bell ruin Todd Gilliland's day in Fort Hay.
Yeah, because really he was like okay. He was just kind of sliding, and it was okay. And then here comes Christopher Bell, who can't get out of the damn way.
Yeah, it's Christopher Bell's fault.
Well, hang on. Timeout. Wasn't it the other way around? Wasn't it like Todd Gilliland was the lap car and Seabell was...
He wasn't a lap down. He wasn't a lap
No,
down.
he
He was
wasn't.
fighting to stay on the lead lap.
Okay. I find
He was driving his
he's trying to fucking keep a decent day, and then Seabell's like, "Oop, ran out of talent." Fucking.
And I knew at that point, my dad's saying, "Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine." I'm like, "No, that's too much damage. That's that part of the car."
When I saw Todd's car, I literally heard the song from Curb Your Enthusiasm, where it was like, boom, 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 na 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 na.
Yeah. I mean,
I was
unfortunately,
like,
this time
damn.
they didn't make the Loves machine faster.
Well, I thought it was funny that Bell was out and Gilliland actually could continue.
Todd got black flagged a few times during the race because he didn't meet speed. But that car, the front end got destroyed with, we just didn't have a car to compete this weekend. We struggled in practice to qualifying. We fought handling all race. The contact with the 20 really set us back too. Game kept the fight to the end to get us a little better. Hopefully we'll have some notes for the next mile and a half. It just wasn't a good day, fortunately. I mean, I knew that handling was going to be killed. I mean, you damage these cars, the handling shifts dramatically, and typically not in a good way. Ouch.
And like Gilliland's been struggling with qualifying too, like that car has.
He always has,
And
unfortunately. And
if you fix that, I think you fix a lot of the problems.
I mean, the whole team qualified poorly this week. They need to find something to get it better off the truck, because he can have good qualifying. Like, he hasn't. It's like, okay, he's showing it, but they need to get it off the truck better. And, I mean, they have the people. They do. They've shown it before. They just need to be consistent. That's all it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have we tried Adderall?
I'm going to move on to the next segment of waiver on design scheme.
Look, all I'm saying is maybe just pop 10, 20 milligrams of the stuff before you go and qualify. You might focus a little bit better. Who knows?
Time for Wave Around Designs Scheme of the Week.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brought to you by Wave Around Designs.
No
They
way.
made a beautiful logo,
follow him if you don't
which
like.
you can follow him.
Yeah, just follow him if you like cool shit.
Well, this is mine, and honestly, I loved it before it was on the track, and then when I saw it, I was like, man. And you know me, guys, I hate the Chumba Casino. I hate like most of their schemes, but this one's good, and I'm rolling with it, man.
Yeah, the last few handful of Chumba Casino paint schemes have been a hell of a lot better than last year's fucking disaster.
They've been listening to the podcast, you know.
I knew it. I knew 2311 was
Three
listening.
viewers are.
I knew it. All of our people are insiders. Oh, hang on. I do want to point out, fucking immaculate scheme. God bless America. I love it. Hey, speaking of God blessing America, Jeff. No, I'm just kidding.
You better not.
We're not getting into that.
We're not getting into that. I do not want to be canceled.
That man carried a fucking flamethrower on the beaches at Iwo Jima, and you were dunking on him in the fucking. Anyway, that man
There
fucking.
is no proof. There is no proof.
That man faced death, and you were like, ha, fucking weak.
Hey man, I love our veterans. You don't. You get stolen valor with your wheelchair.
You know, I look at some people in wheelchairs, and I go, "There's no way you're a real cripple." I do want to roll up on him and be like, stolen valor. Ben committed stolen valor last year when he came up to visit me.
I did. I was in one of his
my
wheelchairs.
power chair, yeah. He sat in my power chair.
And we did an episode where I sat in the wheelchair. Like, you could see me and Drew in wheelchairs.
I think that's actually where the
will
stolen
do it again,
valor
Drew.
going. Hell yeah, we will. Fucking all right. Anyways, moving on. This was my paint scheme. It's just fucking immaculate. I love the stars. I love the fucking chrome letter. God damn it.
Stars at night are big and bright. Right on, right
Right in the
right,
heart,
this is
that's
car
it.
right now.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Yeah. Fucking awesome scheme. Very fucking Americana-esque with that ballpark. Also, who doesn't love a delicious bun? Moving on.
I mean, I know you like the sausage in your ass, but you didn't need to talk about the bun.
Jeff, I told you that in confidence, and I said never bring that up on the pod. And now you've done such that.
All right, we got a Mick, great scheme, Mick right here, Mick. It was the Mick Casino. I'm gonna say Mick every time. McDowell had a good Mick scheme this week.
The Mick Casino.
The Mick
Damn
Casino.
Irish. Damn Irish.
He's Irish. He's got to go to the Mick Casino.
Oh, dude, can you imagine if this was like green and orange? The Mick
that
Casino.
was nice.
Holy fuck,
another
dude! Imagine if
their-
the engine.
their
Dude,
country's
imagine
publishers is
if it was that, but also then the engine blew up, and it'd be like, oh, that's an IRA car for you. Fucking
Yeah, this scheme looked good. I like I like America.
America
That's all.
rules.
I think Mick gave you a good Mick. Whatever the fuck.
All right.
Okay. Well, we already talked about billable hours,
But we have
good grass,
grass.
or ass grass. Guys, you want to talk about getting bricked up on a Sunday afternoon? We're looking at Texas Motor Speedway, okay? And from my research, found it this time. It wasn't too hard to figure that out, though, from looking at it on TV. It is Bermuda grass. Being we're in Texas, very warm climate. Handle it. But what I like about it is they striped it up, man. They kept the stripes. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to give this one a 4.8 out of 5.
And the idea of you watching the race and going, it's got to be Bermuda grass when you look at it. It makes me fucking chuckle like an idiot. I don't know why. And it never gets old. Like, you talk about grass the same way guitar fanatics talk about their gear. Like, oh, dude, is that a 78 Strat? Whoa, dude, nice. And it's like, oh, yeah, I can totally tell the pickups were... Anyways, I'm hanging myself tonight. Moving on.
God, stop. All right.
Time for NASholes Asshole of the Week, where we rank the assholes of the NASCAR fields. They can get a big ass, a mid ass, or a little tiny, the smallest ass.
Smallest ass.
So,
Wow, what a small ass.
All right. So to start us off with a really big banger, Fox. They just suck. They also missed a massive wreck, and
Oh, dude,
Wow.
yeah, there was a
They didn't
caution.
have a
And, like,
replay.
it said caution on the screen. I'm like, and they still weren't showing it. And it literally took forever for them to. I'm like,
and they
where's
just showed the
caution?
damaged race trucks. I'm like, it sucks. I think Fox needs to die.
Don't worry.
I wish them nothing but bankruptcy.
Chase Elliott won in the prime car to show them what a real logo of a real broadcast looks like. That's why he had to win.
Then we got Benjamin Rodeman flat out dumping Ankrum. He flat out dumped him. He just cooked it. He cleaned him out.
We're upside down. Face.
Then we got Grant Enfinger for hurting the beautiful grass.
What an
He went
ass!
fucking flying.
Yeah, I saw that,
He
and I was
went
like,
flying.
"You are a dick."
Ben probably looked at that the same way a chef looks at someone hawking a loogie on their dish. It's probably like, oh, the nerve!
Or putting A1 sauce on the steak.
My God, when it doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Don't send that clip to Dale Jr. Notorious A1 on everything, guy.
Yeah. Oh my
It is.
Carson Quapple, unfortunately, is on the list. He caused a lap 1 crash. He took out a few drivers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was really just kind of circumstance. I wouldn't say that was intentional, but still lands you on the asshole list. And we got
Somebody's
Josh
gotta be on the
Williams,
list.
unfortunately, in his number 92. He crashed green, and then that caused his teammate to wreck. Don't do that. Then Austin Green hurt the grass. He also went flying. You know,
Well,
I know that your last name is Green and you like green grass, but that does not mean hit the grass.
Clearly, he was jealous that that grass was greener than
And
he
now
was.
on to Cup. We got Seabell in the number 20 for damaging Todd. What a dick.
The nerve.
The nerve. Tyler Gibby in the number 54 for a shit pit exit, causing Cole Custer to shred Joe Milagano in the pits. That is both of them. Both of them are categories. And then we got Ryan Preece. He gets a free ass pass. He will get -1 points, actually, for wrecking Ty Gibbs, which is the most base thing you can do on the racetrack.
So he gets a
and
good
then-
ass point?
Yeah, he gets a good ass point. You're a good ass.
He's not an asshole. He's an asshole.
And then Kyle Busch, he gets one for intentionally wrecking the 42, and then you could also put the 42 on this list if you desired. I think they cancel each other out. I think they both need to grow up. Well, I know John
Especially
Hunter was a
Bush.
dick
Like,
to
come
you.
on, man. You're past that shit.
You know,
And you're not good enough anymore to do that shit.
true. But neither is John Hunter.
Well, I mean, that's also true.
John Hunter just is a dick. He drives like a dick, so I don't give him the benefit of the doubt. He's also like 4'2". And he's fucking tiny.
Well, I mean, obviously, Priest, strike him from the record. If it,
Ryan Preece in his number 60 machine.
that's a good hole right there, if you ask me. It's a good hole.
I think at least one,
Good
of the,
ass.
one of the grass ruiners needs to be on the list.
I think Enfinger was worse. I think he should get at least little ass.
I agree.
I also hate the way he speaks.
Hated.
No, like you hear this guy like, I'm Enfinger. It's like, I can't understand you, dude. Take the fucking chew out of your mouth, man. It's so bad.
You look
It's-
like the embodiment of a Bo Cephas bumper sticker.
I also hate Grant Enfinger just as a driver because of how many times he's wrecked Lane Riggs. Like, it might be a good thing that I'm not on pit lane because I would fight Grant Enfinger, or I would encourage the driver to fight Grant Enfinger. Like, you should kick his ass.
A bunch of dudes holding back Jeff is trying to
You
kill
motherfucker are gonna get it!
I fucking hate you!
I mean, I will not confirm nor deny me texting people that you should go kick his ass mid-race. Like, fucking kick his ass.
Yo, go over to his pit stall and set the tone, will ya?
Piss on his tires.
That's the tone. That's awesome.
Go scuff up them brand new sticker tires, will ya?
I think Ben Rhodes, he kind of just flat out wrecked Ankrum. It was clearly intentional. So we're putting Benjamin Rodeman.
Yeah, that was bad. Dude.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Ben Rhodes, welcome to the list. 2 mid-ass. And then I think for big ass, who do we want here? We put Fox, or do we put Christopher Bell?
Christopher Bell.
Yeah, Christopher Bell. We've dogged on Fox plenty already, so I'm not saying we just let him go untouched. They get mid-ass.
Well, no, we've already given out mid-ass.
Fuck. Yeah, no, still Bell. Fuck it. Yeah, he gets big ass.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm fine with awarding them another little ass. Just
Let's just stay with Bell. Fuck it.
Yep.
so we're cool with giving Fox an extra ass point,
Yeah, that's fine.
you know?
We can't just let him go untouched, too. It's like, come on, guys, do better.
Yeah,
Slap on the wrist,
consequences
move
for
on.
this shit, man.
Yeah. Well, as you guys know, they do watch every fucking episode of it.
All right, boys, we got Tyler Gibby still leading the asshole points. Then we got Osama bin Corey Day and Fox in second. Then we got Austin Hill in third.
Come on, Hill. I believe in you.
I believe that is Austin
Plenty
Hill.
of time to still be an asshole still. Austin, you're good.
Yeah, and I think Priest, he might win the cleanest ass award this year for having the least amount of asshole points.
No skid marks on that one.
No skid marks, unless he fucking deliberately wrecks someone that isn't Ty Gibbs.
I can't wait for the
That's
day
unfortunate.
where somebody Jeff loves intentionally dumps like one of the FRM cars just so I can see him totally do a 180 on that driver from that point out.
No, it'll happen. Trust me.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not a matter of if. It is a matter of when.
I mean, like, I used to really like John Hunter Nemechek because he drove for front row. And then he fucking put Zane Smith on his side, and he flipped him. Fuck John Hunter Nemechek.
That's the egregious thing he's done. Not all the other wrecks he's caused.
I mean, that was the really egregious one. I don't know, flipping a driver isn't enough?
No, but it definitely compounds after a while.
I would like to say that SVG is still leading our wave around designs points.
Good on you.
You may not have fast cars, SVG, but you do have nice looking cars.
God, Trackhouse puts out some immaculate paint schemes every
They
week.
do.
Yeah.
Too bad the 87 looked like ass this weekend. I don't like that orange scheme. I really don't.
Paper file, those schemes have not looked very good in my opinion.
They don't. They really, really don't.
Them and the
all right.
Roto-Rooter ones that cannot get
So,
a
boys, we got the truck entry list next that we got to talk about. Because, oh boy, are we ready? There's 38 entries for 36 spots. Here are the notables. Brent Cruz in the number 1 for Tricon Garage. Jackson Lee for Team Rayum. SVG in the 4 for NASholes Motorsports. We got Adam Andretti for Tricon Garage. Connor Mozak for Spire. And we got Tony Brininger making another race, this time for a different team. She'll be with McNally Hilgeman Racing. In the 20, she will be sponsored by Celsius. Then we also have another woman of Natalie Recker.
How?
What the fuck?
What
the fuck? No amount is worth it.
I didn't know that was real until I really looked into it. I was like, wow.
Dude, I was praying it was fake, and then I'm like, no, that's real.
Dude,
That
you
had-
know what really has to suck is being her kid in 10 years? When he's like, my mom's a NASCAR driver, and everyone's like...
Yeah, dude, you know, your mom made a spotter quit because she was so bad.
Yeah, your guy made a dude rage quit right, like, well, no, I think it was like right after she wrecked out. But still, like, you walked a spotter. Like, what the fuck?
And then we got AJ Allmendinger in the 25. It's supposed to be the free agent truck. He is not a free agent. Fucking stick to the script, Kool-Aid. Sorry. It pisses me off.
No, he's man.
Malozzi is in the number 33 for Team Rayum. They just got like a whole different crew this week. Then we got Tyler Reif in the 42, Chastain in the 45, Wesley Slimp in the 62, Dynasty Spurlock in the 69. We're going to have 3 women in the race, and Dynasty Spurlock is a black woman. Connor Zilich will be in the 71. Nathan Nicholson, what a fucking name there. And the number 76. And then in the 77, we have Arson Wrecker Car, Carson Hocevar. Sorry. Forza Habit.
He's reformed, guys, but it takes time.
It takes time.
He's working on
So
it.
that is a hell of an entry list. Those were just the
Yeah.
notable drivers that aren't the regulars.
And,
Frankie Muniz will not be racing this weekend. He will be doing the GT4 series, where he is currently 3rd in points. And people are like, oh, why is he doing that? It's like, would you rather be 20th in points, or would you rather be 3rd in points? I think I'd rather be 3rd. I don't blame him. I mean, would you rather run back the pack in a truck, or would you rather run pretty well in a GT? I don't blame him, and he'll probably be back in the truck in the next race. taking a week off, and he's already last in the full-time standing, so it's not like it's going to change anything.
So anyways, 38 drivers, 36 spots. Now, what's crazy is there's 3 women.
God, dude. It'll depend on owner points, I think. I think it'll depend on owner points.
No. If Decker somehow fucking qualifies into that race, I'm gonna be fucking furious.
Truck owner, the 22 is 33rd in owner points, but that's...
Well, I think that'll be a pretty easy fight, seeing that fucking Connor Zilic is in that 71 this weekend. So
I think it'll probably be the 20, unfortunately, just because they don't have any owner points. And I don't see Breidinger making it on speed. And then, where's the 62 in points? The 62 is actually not done shit. Where the hell is the 62 ahead of them? That's hilarious. The 62 is actually ahead of the 52 in owner points for Halmar. And so, fucking Storfriesen's behind his other car. That's really bad.
well, I mean, we gotta know that one at the very least.
That one's in 41st, so that they have a high hill to climb. They gotta beat a few cars to make the show. They gotta beat, I think, at least...
Who's driving the 69?
Dynasty Spurlock. She's an ARCA. She's a black woman. That's about
So
all
brave.
I hope she makes the race because I want to be good for the sport too.
What I really want to see.
Decker,
What I really want to see is all the really stupid NASCAR haters get salty over the fact that there's a black woman driving the 69 truck and she did decent.
I mean, it's the 69 truck for MBM. They're not gonna do well. It's just a matter of if they make the race. That's
I know. They're gonna more than likely end up to be lap traffic. But fuck, man, would it kill God to just fucking give this team a decent weekend where they run top 15?
She's never run a road course before. That's the thing. Like, this is Watkins Glen.
Yikes!
All right,
Big ups to you, madame.
Points for all series. Actually, owner points, the 7 for Spire is actually leading. And the 11, the 45, the 38, and the 34 round out your top 5. They actually tied with the 1 currently. For driver points, we got Caden Honeycutt, Chandler Smith, In Riggs, Gio Ruggiero, Ben Rhodes, Shinekis, Ty Majeski, Corey Heim, who is not playoff eligible, Tyler Ankrum, Stuart Friesen, and then the last spot would go to Jake Garcia. Corey Heim is still 8th in points after even missing a race. He's only run 4 races. That's very impressive for him. I mean, he deserves a cup ride. I think that showed on Sunday. And then the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, we got Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, Jesse Love, Corey Day, Brandon Jones, Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, Carson Quapple, Ark, Drews, Cousin, Parker Retzlaff, Taylor Gray, William Sawalich, and Sam Mayer. And that's pretty solid there. But Brent Cruz is making his way up the leaderboard. He will be playoff eligible because of his age, and they did like the weird age thing because he wasn't 18, and that's a whole fucking rigmarole.
Okay, so you have Denny Hamlin in 2nd, Chase Elliott in 3rd, and Blaney in 4th, Busher in 5th, Savar in 6th, Tibby in 7th, Kyle Larson in 8th, Ed Keselowski in 9th, William Byron in 10th, Bubba Wallace 11th, in 12th, Ryan Preece, in 13th, Christopher Bell, 14th, Daniel Suarez, 15th, Austin Cindric, and taking the last spot if the playoffs started today is Chase Briscoe. And it looks like, Logano went 3 down, so really kind of hurt him, and he's in 17th. I mean, honestly, I think after this next race, SVG is going to be back in. Not saying he's gonna win, but I mean, shit.
Dude, it's a road course. He's definitely gonna run top 3 if he has nothing go bad for him.
Yeah. You know what I'd really like to see this weekend? I would love to see SVG and Zilic battle it out. But the thing about it, man, is Zilic still hasn't really figured out this cup car yet.
Well, I mean, he's not even through the first half of his rookie year yet. You know, I'm kind of like...
He needs to start going to tracks more than once.
Yeah.
It takes drivers on average about 100 races before they win. That's when you can evaluate a driver at like that 100 race mark is like, are they good or are they ass, right? And I think, I mean, Hocevar, he's outperformed that, and yes, equipment is a big factor in this, but you also gotta look, how are they comparing to how other drivers have run that equipment? Are they gaining spots in the race or are they losing spots in the race? It's hard to identify who's the right. Zilish will be fine. The dude has gobs of talent that we could only wish that any of us had. I don't even look at him this first year. I just hope he can just complete as many laps as he can. Just complete laps. That's what you want of any rookie, especially if they're in Cup.
Yep. All right. Well, I didn't get a chance to add up our points yet, but
Well, do it now.
Fuck, Ben.
It probably hasn't. Okay, so Jeff, I mean, you got 35 points. You had Reddick, I had Busher, so I got 34. And Drew actually, oh dang, Drew's actually gonna get.
Ben, look at the camera.
Yeah.
Suck my nuts.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, Drew.
I'm sorry,
Drew
man.
wins this last week. Drew got 37 points. So, yeah, that's cool. And, yeah, everything's going to stay the same here. So, with all of that, Watkins, Glen, bro. Drew, who you got, man?
Fucking SVG. Fucking hell.
Shane Van Jesus.
Yeah, dude, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Benny, who are you taking?
Who am I taking? I'm going to take Alex Bowman, man.
Okay.
Might be a dumb pick, but I feel like he does pretty well at road courses. And
you know what? I'll give you guys a gimme, but I also think McDowell's pretty good here, so I'm going to go with Michael McDowell. As long as Spire gives him something that won't pull up, he'll get at least the top 10.
Alrighty. Well, there you have it, guys. And, as always, we appreciate you guys watching. And if you're not subscribed yet to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. It's freaking free, bro. And also follow us on Spotify. Give us those 5-star reviews. We need them. We want them. We love them. And follow us on all social media on X at NASholespod, TikTok NASholes.podcast, Instagram NASholes_podcast. Find us on Facebook. Just type in NASholes Podcast. So yeah, go freaking follow us, you freaking bastards. And we will talk to you guys after Watkins Glen. Go bowling.
And as always, guys, be like Biff.
Be like Biff.
Be like Biff, will ya?
You.
All right.